take a quick drink of water before I start. So, the plan for today is... yeah, that's fine. The plan for today is explore the parallel worlds, get a bunch of perks, become immortal. After that, my plan is to get essences, but who knows if that's going to be happening. Now, do I want to steal a torch? I kinda do. I'm thinking the chainsaw. Okay, well, I've got the torch now. Lovely. Stick that on this one. That I won't for now. It's a bad idea. We'll quickly use this tentacle though. Yeah, that works about as well as I thought it would. But it's now adds to my progress, which is all I want for now. So if this is a holy mountain here, I want to be going pretty much straight down. There's a shop with a duck. I'll hardly pass up some extra ducks. Anything else here I want? I mean, there's just spreads interesting. I don't think it's necessary. I don't think I'll be needing the reduced recharge time. So down I go. Can you make this shop free, I wonder? No, you can't. They just fall down. Well, time to keep digging. With the world's most effective duck digging tool. Not for digging ducks, though. Magic lance, pass up. Oh, extra health. It's almost at 2,000 health now. And this should be the point where I can just go through the ground. Yeah, sort of angered Mega Steve, that's fine. I'll take reduced mana cost, that's good. There we go. That's Steve gone. Electric immunity sounds handy. And yeah, should be fine. Don't need the healing yet. There's a healing there, however. Potentially come back for that. And I have a way to set all of this on fire. Got a torch. I believe that could set on fire in the past. It seems to have changed though. However, we had that guy for grenades who helped me out. Could add an energy shield. Add a ductive energy shield. What does that do? Got some spare ducts. Okay, add 2 ducts to an energy shield and it makes it 3. I've now got 2 layers of shield on this one. So it should be safe to say I am beyond immortal at this point. At least when it comes to other projectiles. It seems my ghosts can trigger the shields though. It's a little concerning, but I'll be honest, it doesn't really change much. lot of water, which isn't great when you have freeze field. Potentially digging straight down might not be the best option. I just build up a wall. Should be able to. I'll just keep digging though for now. Sea of oil. I mean, it's fine enough. It's never been worse for a random bolt option. There's even some extra health down here, amongst the oil and water. I should hopefully leave somewhere for us all to drain. Yeah, that's all draining into a holy mountain. Fact. Should be able to do that quite safely. Should potentially give it some extra space. Yeah, that'll give it a lot more space to actually empty into now. I will just make sure this did actually go down far enough. There goes Steve 2.0. Faster projectiles, I will admit, is somewhat tempting. Faster projectiles, I'll take another faster movement. Yeah, now it can be awfully speedy if I need to be. Any of these have anything good? Not particularly, no. Well, down I go. Wonder how many speedy movements I could do. Or faster movements. I'd be the speediest person around. Freezing of fields being more of a nuisance than I'd anticipated. Still able to blame the Twitch chat for that, however, because they're the ones who got it at us. I mean, it is definitely going to help out for Essence of Water, which turns everything into lava. I can't complain too much about it, I'll be honest. I mean, as is, we should be more than fine to deal with. I've got quite a few projectiles. Still need to get myself fire immunity, however. That would be nice. Yeah, melee immunity would be nice one as well. Someone picked up a rock bomb there. Isn't there anything else on it? Ground to sand. How does that work in the rock one? Not sure. Now is time to test it though. I'm quite happy with how my ones are. If there's a shop this side, I'll need to go down. Am I immune to fire? It seems to be blocking. Did I get oil blood at some point? Oh. Ah, it could just be freezing field makes you immune to it. That would somewhat make sense if that were the case. Not most sense ever, but it would somewhat make sense. That looks like the shop's the other side. There's ducks everywhere while I deal with water. There we go. More ice and water and such. So this end I need to head to. Should be safe enough to just run through here. It's not anything too good, it's just a bunch of air and a wand. There's health here though. I'll definitely take a health up. Not that I need it, but any health's good. Add mana, I'll quickly steal that. I've got 2 spare add manas, that's nice. Fact. I move these around slightly. Can I have more ducks? That should now all be ducks coming out of that. Yeah, that's... The non-duck shots are the ones from the ghosts. Everything is now duck in this wand. Where's the shop? It can't be far now. Some extra money in here, may as well grab it. Electric and toxic immunity, so I'm not entirely sure why I'm being so careful around here. And it's a good habit to get into for Noita, of course. It does slow things down just a little now. It's too high up. Does the shop not appear in parallel worlds? That could be the case. One of those recoiled over here. Is there anything interesting? No, there isn't. Yeah, down to the next holy mountain then, I guess. That's them run out of black holes to fire right now. head over in this direction for a bit. Should be able to get my way to the Holy Mountain I need to go down. So can't use the portals. Parallel world and all that. There was a worm here once upon a time. It's a good sign that something had happened. I have to guess it's probably down in this one I need to go. Not quite correct. There we go. Faster levitation could be useful. Just quickly murder Licky and all that. Yeah, I seem to have fire immunity. I'm assuming that's freezing field. Those are all that great. Anything here? That's Chaos Larpa. Thought that might be a Larpa explosion or something. Are they just going to continuously copy each other's black holes? Oh no. Okay, they've stopped now. That's nice of them. A lot of fire to deal with, however. Trail is that? Want to say that's oil trail? Yeah. Piercing would be tempting, but I'll be honest, I quite like how things are currently. Okay, I can't hit Legos, I just didn't take damage from them for a moment. There's a lot of trick money down here. Assuming things just burnt to death. Some extra health. Hardly turn it down. Now, is there a dragon cave? There wasn't a shop, so I'd imagine no. So it's worth checking. Also need to find another good wand as a base for a flight wand. Ping pong path could be interesting. I don't think I'll bother though. Health 50%. I think that was a health down then. And there is a dragon cave. Is there a dragon? There is! Lovely. A saw blade orbit. I think that's me collected all the orbits now. Let's check quickly. I'm missing one orbit. Not sure. What could that be? I mean, Saw Blade, Fireball and Plasma Beam don't really have anything in common with each other. Spells to power? That's a nice one. It's too expensive to use though, so I'll leave it behind. Anyway, now I've got to make my way into the next holy mountain, which I believe isn't this one, but the one next door. Maybe it was that. That must have been further along this way. Oh yeah, that was the direction I needed to head. Too far down. Let's head up this one. There we go. Add mana, that's a nice one to possibly pick up. Can I be honest, none of these are good, are they? Yeah, that's not gonna help. Also terrible. Spells fly faster and have lower spread. Sure. The laser beam doesn't really help. Lets you know there's recoil when you cast your wand though. Like not recoil that pushes you back or anything. It does have some recoil. Anyway, I am wanting to take... That's add mana, where does it go? Here it is. Don't need any earthquakes. That can go. Extra add mana will certainly come in useful. Why are there tentacles appearing occasionally? Did I get revenge tentacles at some point? No, doesn't look like it. Yeah, no revenge tentacles. How peculiar. I really don't know why I'm not taking any fire damage or anything. I'm assuming it's just the freezing field somehow doing it. Anyway, let's keep going down. Vat of acid, while tempting to jump into, with feeling it's not best plan. Get melee immunity now, that'll be me actually immune to everything, pretty much. Anyway, I believe it's this one I need to go down. Yep, I was correct. The ghosts still don't have any real idea of what we're up to. But oh, that's a new perk. Healthy exploration. Each time you visit a new area, you regain 60 health. That's quite a nice perk. That means you can actually leave behind a lot of these things. Like the health pickups early on. Anyway, anything else good here? I'm gonna take Breathless. No, there's not anything all that handy. Guess I'll take the new perk. And concentrated spells. Not increased cast rate, never mind, I won't do that. Okay, now 2,220 health. It's a nice number to be at. And what to find? Nothing all that interesting. I'll be honest, I don't think there's anything I can actually get in this area, so I'm just going to speed through it for the most part. Black holes. Okay, they're potentially dangerous, as that guy is handily demonstrating. That's return. I thought that might have been teleport bombs. What happened there? That's probably not something that was meant to happen. So beautiful. Now those guys can be killed somehow. I don't know how. But I managed to kill one once. It was added to my log of creatures I've defeated, so I must have killed him. Does that increase projectile lifespan? It is. I don't think that's something I want. Well, I do kind of want to test one thing I hadn't thought about the other day. Yeah, that still casts extra ducks, I believe. But it now also bounces off of wherever it hits. So that's nice. On this one. Expanding sphere. A nice spell, I've come to quite like it. Okay, that just phased through the edge for a second. Oh yeah, beneath here's hell and such. There's not going to be a second laboratory, I wouldn't think. What happens if I go through the east wall in this world? I get to the east parallel world? Somewhat curious. Let's go have an investigate. All I need to do is fly on my way back up, but that won't be too hard. Especially with all this movement speed I've got at this point. Extra health too, I'll take that. And back to here. My black holes carve a way up? Yeah, we did. Do I have a portal to go through anywhere? I won't have it there because it became cheese. But I've got a portal. No, there's not one there either. That one seems to have become cheese also. And here's a portal. This will take me back to the original world. So they do still exist down here, it's just the very last one doesn't. That would make sense. I do think I know where the final boss is. A quick check, so I can actually make my way to the final boss in the parallel world. all I need to do is go to the far side over here. So far side, then dig down, I believe is what I need to do. Definitely creating tentacles. What's making these tentacles appear? Is it because I'm too powerful and the game is wanting to stop me? Hard to really know. It's an earthquake crystal. It's not powerful earthquakes, so you need to really worry. And here we have it, edge of the world. There's nothing. What's going on here? I'm assuming this is hell at this point. So that's where the boss is supposed to be, up there. It doesn't exist, however. Anything down here? No. Some walls of lava. Seems it might be able to go under the wall, however. Does this go anywhere? I think so. Well, time to make our way through. Just drink some health here. I've entered an East Magic Temple. Ah, it's this place again. Wizard's Den. That wasn't the wall I went under there. It was something different entirely. From Wizard's Den, I think I just want to head up for the most part. Yeah, I'll just head up. I can't say I particularly care about finding any loot in here. Ah, there go my ghosts getting me the path forward. These ghosts are awfully useful. More cursed rock. There we go. Safe again. East Tower. There's a Mega Steve, firstly. It's an extra strong Mega Steve. Okay. this is the tower, then it's a very dangerous place, seemingly. Heard about it. Got Mega Steve at the bottom. Whatever that guy is. I think that's him dead. Yeah, and we've got some mines. Mines, but with more than what should normally be here. These things have a lot of health. There's a lot of Mega Steves about. Transmutation, that'll be a bit of a nuisance. Ooh, we've got Ghost Alchemists. Some of them are made into ghosts by that guy spitting out the blue sand, as I remember him. That would not seem to be the case. The Ghost Worm. Don't like these. Making all these ghosts. I do want to just say it's that guy. I'll be honest, I don't actually know. This tower place is a bit peculiar though. Seems it starts down at the bottom as mines, and then going up it becomes other things. Okay, that guy will zap me if he gets a chance. I've got electric and explosion immunity though, so doubting it'll actually do anything. Should be able to kill him. There we go. Don't like these ghost alchemists though. I also have no idea what those guys I'm just shooting whenever I see them are. Little gong looking guys with eyes. So Saw Blade Orbital. Don't need that. Because we're now into Hisi base bits. It's a peculiar thing. I'm assuming I was supposed to start from the top and work my way down. Seeing as I've just fought a regular Steve. Brimstone of Fire. It'll be interesting to see all these projectiles I'm making turn into fireballs. I don't think it's something which my computer would like. Or more namely, the Noita game engine. Still got a few ghost enemies, however. It's a little frustrating. Now into Fungal Caverns. That guy can kill me. I should be able to take him out if I keep on the move while firing. Summon worm. That one's perfectly safe. He's down there. Does he drop a health up? Yes, he does. Perfect. Back up I go now. Ah, there we go. He has been murdered. Might need to use some more of my health here though. Just to get a bit more healing in. This tower is a bit peculiar, isn't it? Say that to a whole 0 people currently watching, but still. A lot of weird stuff in here. Fungal caverns to now being in the jungle. Definitely feel like we're going about this from the wrong end, but oh well. Yeah, I fought some Mega Steves down at the very bottom. So I have to be doing this wrong. That's Cursed Rock, I thought that was just Dense Rock. Yeah, it looks like Cursed Rock, but it's not. Lot of money to be made in here. That's 61k. I imagine this is now hell that I'm looking at. But this should have the easier enemies. Hell Rock doesn't seem to be destroyable by my normal ones. And black holes will get through it, so that's fine. Lot of slime around though. Can dig through some of this. Dig through hell slime. That would make sense. Ah, we've got another Mega Steve. This Mega Steve's been buffed a bit. More powerful than he is in the normal magic temples. Or, not magic temple, Holy Mountain. Now might be a good time to take some health here. There we go, back at max health. So what happens when I get to the top of this? This looks like I'm about at the top here. Was I meant to be going down the way? I mean, that's what I was thinking this whole time. I don't actually know. Is there an entrance to this place? Entered. Oh! What's happening? Go back to the mountain. Ooh. We have unique wands. Okay. I have to use this. Oh no. What have I found? I'm assuming this is supposed to spawn here. Like Wand of Multitudes. 26 spells per cast. And of swiftness. I mean, normally that would be great, but I'll be honest. It's pretty good already. Wand of Destruction, I don't know if it's supposed to have always casts. I'm needing to take it though, I can't not have that. Okay. Let's see. What can I get rid of? I won't be needing that. Won't be needing any of them. Matter Eater I won't need. Expanding Sphere I'll keep because it's fun. In fact, no, I don't need Expanding Sphere. Move all of these over, so I've got my Flight Wand back up there. Now able to take all these cast nukes. How do I get the Castellay down? Didn't check. I'd imagine nukes do add a Castellay. Oh no, it's the recharge thing they add. 10 seconds, but minus 38, so that's fine. Going to be about a second Castellay. Giant magic missile. I'll keep a couple because I've got unlimited spells. Get the cast delay down. That increases it, yeah. What if I simply add a triple spell? I get to launch multiple nukes. Okay. I'm really not sure where I found myself, but assuming this is the top of the tower. Two nukes. Ooh, it's my angry ghosts creating nukes. Ah, that hurt. Wait a minute. This is now collapsed concrete. Yeah. Cursed rock is safe after that. These nukes are surprisingly not all that powerful. Yeah, this one's more powerful. Okay, that's actual cursed rock there. Well, portal back to the mountain, I guess. Always cast nukes. That's me back at the mountain, in the original world. So multicast didn't work in that. I could give it a trigger. I could give it orbital. Orbital warpa. It's now 5 nukes. Well, I found where they landed. Or where we detonated would be more accurate. This is going to be a fun time. Oh, I've got the best wand. No one can stop me. Orbital Larpa. I could give it a random damage. Doesn't seem worthwhile, I'll be honest. Those guys disappeared. Seems like, I mean I did know it before, but the angry ghosts do remember projectiles. So they just launched extra nukes out there. I say I should be safe now. I've got plenty of perks. Let's go explore the orb room. Fight the boss there. As far as I'm aware, there's 3 orbs I have not picked up in this area. One of them is the orb room, of course. Then you've got under the lava lake. I don't think I managed to get that. And there's also under the desert temple. Or pyramids. I think it's more of a temple than a pyramid though. So let's have an investigate. Definitely been past here at some point, I'd say. It depends how this was broken. I think maybe I hadn't been. That might have just broken on its own. Anyway, let's fight the orb boss. Let's see if I can beat it. Should be able to. Okay, that doesn't work. Nukes it is. Nukes doesn't work, so I'll just try and murder him again with this. Yeah, nukes are a terrible ones for fighting. Let's see. I want to run up to him, just so I can get projectiles through his shield. Perhaps removing that help. No. Scatter gold. Okay, that's a bad one when I'm blind. Bugger. Found some of it. I'll settle the 41k. This guy does not enjoy getting murdered, however. Might need a different plan. Let's see, magic missile. Nah, he's just being a nuisance. I mean, I can beat him if I keep this up. I'll be honest, he's not much of a nuisance, so... Do the 6 objects do anything against this guy? I might be able to hit him with this. He deleted it. okay, that actually makes sense now to think about it. You can dig through terrain, can't you? Well, I guess I just keep this up. You'll die eventually. Let's maybe want to make a better bond. Add with incursing. There we go. It's actually not using any more mana, so that's very useful. Yeah, that's getting a lot more damage in. There he goes. Dear Apocalypse. It's good to know it's there. What's this? Projectile area teleport. Oh. That's a new one. Slithering path as well. Steal those so I can try them out. And then take back my nuke wand. Slithering path. That's just exciting stuff. Get the squiggly ducks. If I add this. Don't know why that's not costing any mana. I now have teleporting ducks. Whenever these ducks teleport into something, they'll then explode into extra projectiles as well. And yeah, it's here, roughly. Another orb of knowledge. I know there's one under Desert Temple. I think that's all the ones I know of. I don't know if there's actually any more. Probably test these out as well. Don't know quite how they work. So it'll be an interesting one to have a look at. This is a new area since I picked up the perk. It's not actually a new area though. Do appreciate the game healing me. Surprised no one's actually shown up yet. Normally, like, Luna would have appeared by now. Ah well. Still having fun. So how do these work? Not supposed to do this. Angry ghosts have been broken. What does that mean with this? Is this just a wand that eats everything when I cast it? It does summon worms. It's what I thought it would do. Just appeared a little later than I thought they would. None of them seem to be dropping any health, though I guess summoned worms are different to your regular ones. Might go back to this for now. Anyway, let's make our way down to the orb in this direction then. It's a great wand for just digging. It's a bit more destructive than most, but it does its job. It does its job for certain. Have I been down here? There's Healthium. I want to say I have. Also a bunch of Midas. So chances are, yeah, I've been down here at some point and just forgot about it. Oh, might as well grab some Midas schools. Don't think I particularly need it. Yeah, I think that's enough Midas money. This orb would be over in that direction. Just tentacles to a wand. I could. Don't think I need to. And here's the orb room. Yeah, I've been here. That's a shame. Guess it's the alternate orbs I need to go for then. Well, back through to the east, I guess. I still want to go to the west, get more perks. I'd say that's a waste of time. My controls are back to normal. It's nice. Now I could get the crystal key. That's something I could do. Defeated the boss earlier, but I've accidentally just what it's called, exploders. That's what I was looking for. I accidentally blew up the music box I needed to bring it to. However, I came across other music boxes in parallel worlds, so I'm not entirely sure how it works. I think it should be fine if I use those. Don't actually know what the magic key does, however. So that could be a problem. And yeah, this isn't where I want to be. I want to be up here. Let's start grabbing some essences. Now I'm seeing in my log in the streaming software, I've allegedly got 2 people who followed while I wasn't streaming. While I'd like to think that's true, I very much doubt it. I don't know what happens with Twitch, there seems to be a lot of just oddly named bots and such who follow you when you're not streaming. Not sure what they're meant to be doing. But seeing as one of them is called Exploiter Twitch and others Luna Band, and I'm thinking probably they're not actual accounts. Essence of Earth then. That's number 1. Next, Essence of Fire, because I believe I've got immunity to fire at the moment. Actually, I'm not entirely certain of that. It'd be nice if we could find a potion of fire or something to test out with, but freezing the field just extinguishes any flames. I gestured over there, it's in this bit. So I'll head to the lake. I'll probably just make my way into the west world. And not that thing about the robot cowboys. It's going to take a while to get over there though. Especially considering I don't have my flight wand. Ah, hello Marsh. I remember you from a while back. Good to see you again. I've currently got pretty much an everything run going. Like, I appreciate you voting for cheese, but there is no ground. Like, I'm pretty much deleting everything. I mean, my main spell wand looks like this. And it costs no mana to cast. What it does is these triplicate bolts all fire off another triplicate bolt each. Well, the first triplicate bolts, if there's an enemy within the field of the little blue circle around him, it'll teleport on top, or inside, I'm not sure how it works. It kills things pretty well, and also adds a DOT, just to make sure. On this one, it's infinite black holes, which I can use my ghost to duplicate. This one down at the bottom is a bin wand, but then you've got the funnest one here. Always cast of nukes. With Orbit Larpa, 4 copies of a projectile orbit around it. I'll give you a slight demonstration. Now, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, pay attention, but that was a nuke with extra nukes around it, which have all just exploded and there is now no longer any ground. Currently my way over to the west parallel world. I'm wanting to get some fire immunity because, while I think freezing field gives you fire immunity, I am certain of it, so I'd like to be safe. And then I'll start picking up all the essences. Took freezing, I didn't take freezing field, I was given it by the perk vote. I was wanting it because I'm pretty sure that's the best way to survive the Essence of Water perk, if you're going for essences. As long as you have a way to dig anyway, which this one they've got currently does do a lot of digging. Oh yeah, I forgot my ghost's copy of the nukes, because that was the last spell I fired. Let me just hide quickly. I've also got over 2000 max health, which should also be pretty handy. Especially considering I've got, what is it, Healthium Potion. That's pretty much 75% healing per 10% of that I use. And that's new, I don't remember that being there last time. What does this do? Oh, it's just a laser eye. Alright. Hey Luna. I've taken all the perks from the East World. I'm currently heading my way over to West World. Not the cowboys, but it's good enough stuff. Found these fun eyes. Don't remember seeing them before, but apparently they were in the frozen wastelands, It just has a little laser beam on it, which doesn't melt through rock, but melts through other small projectiles, and well, not projectiles, the lower things you can dig through. That essence eater still, I kinda want to know what that does. Oh, also made a fun addition to the group of wands I've got. Here, Wand of Destruction, always cast of nukes. It's also got Orbit Larpa, so that's 5 nukes per shot. I've recently learnt nukes aren't actually that good. Like, I do more damage with my other wand, this one, which has also been souped up slightly. This one now, if I fire it, you'll see the ducks have a small ring around them, a little blue circle. Anything within that area, they will teleport inside of, then blow up into extra triplicate bolts. They all also apply Venomous Curse in these first 3 bolts. So it's pretty handy. Pretty sure I have Breathless. I don't know why I picked it up. I don't actually think I can drown in anything, seeing I've got all this freezing field and such. Depression's really annoying though. I won't lie. Come on, ghosts, do your thing. I think the angry ghosts are copying the healing projectiles, which is a nuisance. In fact, could I just use this? Am I going to regret it? Now that digs through cursed rock. Also gets me a few friends. Oh, this spell I've just used, it's one you get from defeating the orb room boss. It just destroys everything in a small area and creates worms to help destroy more. Won't lie, it is somewhat broken, in my opinion. Oh yeah, there's going to be so many worms. Let's see, how many worms have I created? How many can I destroy? I might benefit from some explosions, give me a second. Let's see, any of the worms still around to test it on? No, they've all disappeared. That's a shame. I might just go for the black holes though, it's a bit destructive. Kind of want to try using the nuke wand in a more reasonable situation, but if I just fire it there. It's 4 flashes, meaning most of them exploded, but some of them just timed out because they hit the boundary of what can be rendered. This just destroys everything. I believe it also destroys cursed rock, but I don't want to use it in close proximity to things, which could fall on top of me. I like how it's giving me a timer until a bunch of worms appear, as if I didn't just create a bunch of worms myself a moment ago. And I'm going to quickly check where the essence of air is normally, because in a parallel world I doubt it'll be there, but I went to what looked... Oh, is that another essence there? Oh, I must have just gone to the wrong place then, every time. I guess it really was the top of the tower. Well, more essences of air. Oh yeah, I found this wand along with another 2 at the top of the place called the Tower. Someone mentioned that ages ago as a place that existed. I didn't actually remember that it existed though. I just stumbled across it. In there's just Mega Steves as normal enemies at times. It's a bit scary. Not going to lie. Gunpowder trail. I mean, I have to. That was a worthwhile test. Anyway, might as well pick up this orb of, is it cursed knowledge it calls itself at this point? What does this actually do if I pick it up? Because I can't quite remember. I think it reduces your max health, is it? There's a picture of an eye there. I've got the same eye in my hotbar. That mean anything? No. Oh well. Okay, I'm continually losing health. That's not what I'd expected, I'll be honest. Well, let's quickly try and grab some more orbs. I'm not even going to bother fighting enemies at this point. I mean, I do have health here. Oh, the curse seems to have stopped, so only occasionally I lose health? Or is it only the once? Whatever it is, I'm glad it stopped happening. It's a lot of water, I don't like water at the moment. Gets in the way more than anything. Anyway, there should be another orb down here somewhere. Over in that direction, seemingly. Should I grab a third Essence of Earth? I could go back into eastward. Health 50%. I'm not sure whether that was a heal or not. I don't think if it was a bad thing it would be all that bad, so that's all good. Another orb. Let's pick this up. And then head back up to surface. Once I get to around maybe 500 health, I'm going to pop some of my health in. And yeah, health in. Let's get some of that health back. Be more than safe now. And that's me back up and hopefully soon to be out. I'm probably going to fight the orb room boss again, I'm going to be honest. I mean, I can bypass his shield with this new projectile area teleport that I found. So that'll be quite handy. Don't have any quicker way to move, however, which is a bit less handy. But I do have two of those faster movement things in there. So I am moving rather fast considering everything. So what essences should I bring to the moon? Should I just bring the Oh, there's... Okay. I'm confused. Why was there a bit flat ground when that came tumbling down a hill? Is that where the lake which it's in is supposed to usually be? Anyway, what was I saying? I can't remember what I was saying, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, there's another orb up here, isn't there? Let's take this. Ah yeah, that's what I was saying. I was asking what you wanted me to do in terms of finding the essences and taking them to the moon. So I can take all of them and the whiskey and turn the moon into whiskey, or I could just take all of them. Which... that's something new. What on earth is a chaos die? Okay, we need to wait around for a second. Or maybe come back to it would be a better idea. Right, I'll just probably grab everything and the whiskey. Might as well grab all of them. Things you're leaving up to me. Feel free to say you want me to do it without the whiskey though. I'm more than happy to just do whatever at this point. Don't see myself really losing anytime soon, so that should be safe. Ah, some healing. While I appreciate it, I don't think it's entirely necessary. Okay, that was the direction he needed heading. Apparently did the trigger there, that's a shame. Seems that I did murder Mega Steve, however. Extra wand capacity could be interesting. Ah, luminous drill, I finally found it. It's not really needed at this point. Take the health refresh though. Don't know what's happened to my max health, to be honest. A very peculiar amount. Helen Kate, I guess. Let me go invisible easier, because I do have invisibility. Anyway, I need to go back and find that chaos die again. What on earth is that? I want to kick it so I can see what it does. Here it is. Ooh, that's already rolling. It became a 2. I'll chuck out one of these eyes for it. I don't care much for it. Roll it for various prizes. 2 makes it explode. 5 makes it create venom. 4 launches out just several dangerous projectiles. It's fallen down. It's a 4 again. So we've seen a 2, 4 and a 5. Four again. What's it gonna do this time? Is there going to be anything useful on it at all? Or is this just somewhat of a joke item? A 1's freezing liquid. Just need to see what a 6 is. All we need. Six looks like tentacles. Yeah, it's more of just a joke thing, that. Not much point in using it. Anyway, down we go. Let's get some more perks. And hopefully some orbs. Speaking of orbs, I forgot to grab the one from the, what you call it? lava lake, that's what I was looking for. I don't need the wands, why am I digging to the wand? If I just dig through a wall, it should be more than fine, even if I come out inside of a lava lake. There we go. There's nothing. Does orb room in that not exist? Or is this a loading error? No, that's where the lava lake would normally be. We can give it an always cast somewhere. Some more dangerous nukes. I can deal with more dangerous nukes, that sounds fine. Okay, here's the orb room again. I don't know how many orbs I need. I'm just gonna keep picking up as many as I can find though. An orb boss did spawn in. Does my plan work? Let's see. I'm taking damage already because I picked up the orb. That's not really something I need to be concerned with. It looks like those are teleporting inside of his shield. Somewhat lost where he went. There he is, up there. That's him dead. We can now have more worms and such if we wanted. And anything good in his wands? Add man is an interesting one. We can incurse projectiles. Okay. So, venomous curse does damage over time. Weakening curse means I'll take more damage from projectiles. Damage field's an interesting one, I don't think I'll bother. And yeah, the rest of those are all fairly standard. Some tentacle of timer. I wasn't aware you could get one with a timer. I mean, I'll cast it at once, just add the tentacle on. How does that tentacle work? Yeah, it just reaches out to hit things. Still pretty useless, to be honest. Okay, so from here I've got 10 orbs. Probably keep going down. And where I'm missing out somewhat in a magic temple, but on a magic temple, holy mountain, I'll probably just dig my way up to it. That should be plenty of digging. There's just a chest here at some point. Is that chaotic path? I don't recognise the other one. Fizzle is now a spell. It's a spell, small probability, short circuiting. Why would you want that? I guess if you've got an insanely fast spell that's very cheap, that could be decent. I mean, potentially it does more damage. It's not going to get any modifiers though, because that's a modifier itself. So, can't see the benefit of using that. Should be close to Holy Mountain. Yeah, here it is. Not quite far enough. There we go. I could take a second permanent shield, I'm not sure what that would do. I'll take extra item. Go. Even more reduced mana is tempting. I don't think I need it, however. I'll quickly stick that on there, just so I can get added in, hopefully. It's getting cast, I think. And change those about. Apparently this counts as a spell, not a passive. I feel lied to. Might take that off if it's not actually doing what it's supposed to. The other solution would be instead doing that. Yeah, that should all be fine. Just loops back round in this case. So apparently my wand wasn't as powerful as it should have been. It should have been more in the range of doing this. That's good to know. Anyway, to the magic temple. Over in this direction. I'll have to fight a boss. Should be able to manage it though. Oh, and there was something I was meaning to do as well. I'm going to turn on some more of the dangerous things here. Not extreme spread, because that's just boring. You can have on the Hisi Rain, the Holy Bombs, and anything else here? I guess protect creatures. And yeah, that seems fine. No, I'm not turning on Giga Saw Blades. You're not tricking me into getting myself killed. Like, this is a very nice run. I don't want it to just end because of Giga Saw Blades. It's happened too many times in the past. A lot of health. I wonder, I'm picking up these cursed orbs and getting the health from it. If it would make you happier, I could put Sawblade Orbit in something. I mean, look at all those Sawblades. Does that make you happy? It's going to get me killed, I'll be honest. Material transformation. I can't see any enemies. I doubt they'll kill me all that much though. More worried about killing myself with my saw blades, so I seem to be able to dig through everything while still orbiting something. It's very dangerous though. I would not recommend this if you're actually trying to survive your run at any point. I'm only doing it because I've got the 2 layers of shield to hopefully protect me. And here we are at... Oh, it's not the boss, never mind. I was thinking of the alchemist boss. This is just a new orb, which does percentage based damage, seemingly. I do have my health here, if I do need it. I'd rather keep that around until I'm actually about to die though. What's this stone? It's like a standard test of aliens. Should I use it? It looks like the little green one which makes a house. But it seems to turn things into soil. Alright. So it's not what I thought it was, it just makes everything all plant-like. That's nice. I'll keep that in my hand for now. I don't particularly need to fight anything. I do need to dig though, that's a shame. Feeling I shouldn't be using this for digging anymore. Not with all these saw blades. Well, I just had a thought. If I do this with orbit larva. That would be a nice thing for him to add, yeah. I definitely agree there on having the scaling Twitch events. Only thing is I've got no idea how it would actually work. Place feels secure apparently. I think that means there's more of those little shield circles about. Can't quite remember. What's this exploding spells he gave me? Yeah. Everything's just blowing up. Gods are angry with me. Oh no. Have some saw blades and such. Okay, extra items at shops in Holy Mountains even, as just more things in the shops seemingly. Does have explosion of poison, which I don't think I've used before. Going to quickly use that once, then not ever again. Yeah, these saw blade projectiles do somewhat chew through things, as you can see. Is that my second projectile duplication? I think it is, yeah. I could get another angry ghost. I think angry ghost comes first. I'm getting unlucky with these part clotteries. But anyway. How much can I turn to soil? You can turn metal into soil. That's interesting. Potentially make it quite the broken weapon, this. Or not weapon, digging tool. Oh, more item than digging tool. It doesn't actually do any of the digging. It just makes it far easier to do the digging. I need to go down here, I believe, is magic. Magic Holy Temple. There it is. More black holes. Is that Gigadeath Cross? I can't quite see it, so I'll dig down. I'll find out. That's not Steve. There he is over there. Can't believe it, that spider was thinking he could pretend to be Steve. Take extra perk for certain. More bloods honestly sounds detrimental at this point. Ah, Kai Leon has appeared apparently. Hello, good seeing your face. This is quite the pretty shield I've got now. Look at this. It's got two little circles around me. Quite enjoying this. Looking positively stunning. But anyway, was that a Gigadeath Cross? Plasma Beam Cross. Okay, I need to drop some spells. Large Magic Missile can go, that can sit in there for now. Electric Torch I didn't actually need to pick up. Let's see, what's this do? Yeah, about what I thought it was, which is nothing good for my health. I'm gonna go fight the dragon, see if he's got any fancy new spells in him as well. I could get a second moon radar. That's something I could do. Don't think I particularly need to, but it is something I could do. I'm fairly certain I'm immune to fire at this point. I don't actually know, however. I mean, I've not taken fire damage in ages. Every time I think I should be, it says block. I'm not sure what's doing it. Ooh, God, that was not a fun one to get. I see why you do that. There's only one possible solution here. Nukes. Nukes didn't do anything. Never mind. I'll just run. Here's a dragon cave, and for once his stones actually appeared where it's supposed to. Maybe I should take saw blades off. Then again, saw blades can just eviscerate this. Look at him, he's now horribly dead, and I had next to no frames. It even gave me an extra saw blade orbital. Isn't that fun? At any minute now I'll get my frames back. There we go. Yeah, you're right, I should take this off. That's what I was wanting. I would have kept it on if I hadn't just tanked my frames right in that moment. 1d20. That's a bit boring one, isn't it? Projectiles into nukes is disabled just because I will forget to turn it off whenever I do a new run. If you really want, I could turn on everything. I'll let that be your choice, because I don't want to be the one turning on everything. I mean, I've gotten this far. It'd be nice if I managed to survive and get to the moon with essences. Sorry about that. I have 1d2 or d20 events even. They'll definitely at least have a chance of triggering it. The chance is pretty slim, but I won't lie. Should I go for a second moon radar? I kinda want to see how far I've gotten since I went for the first one. Okay, I've lost my frames briefly. I was aware that I had a lot of ducks I could create, but I think this is a bit not too happy about ducks, to say the least. Oh, and there's another chaos dice. Seems to do the same thing as the last one. Nothing exciting. I wonder if there's actually going to be a second moon radar, because I managed to get a second essence of Earth. I'd imagine there is. Intense concentrated light, that's a new one. Quickly pick it up and cast it. Ooh, that takes a second to cast. Alright. That's an interesting one. Did that one cast all of them at once? No, it didn't. Very peculiar. Anyway, I'm going to keep on trying to make my way through towards the... is it Blicky Cave it's called? I think that's the name. see how I survive in there. Breach the wall, at the very least. So, it looks where that wand is up there. I'd say this is entrance. That's another wall, but I can still just make my way in. Mysterious darkness. That's, I'm gonna be honest, terrible for Blicky Cave. Naming arc. Is that what they replaced the very brief appearance of the remote control thing with? I need to quickly steal it. I'll add it to my black hole. That one didn't cast, but that one did. To be honest, seems somewhat useless. I'll hold on to it though. I mean, yeah, I'm practically invincible. Still though, I'm not going to complain about that. I do like not dying when some... How long am I into this run? Is there a way to check? I don't think there is. Not until I die. Oh yeah, polymorph would almost definitely be the end of me if that happens. I mean, just these angry ghosts alone would probably kill me. I'm not sure what these guys are. I don't think I'm supposed to be dealing damage to them. I mean, seeing how once the trigger hits them, it then immediately just disappears. Makes me think something's gone horribly wrong in the fact that I'm able to murder them. I mean, I think last time I murdered them it was Weakening Curse that got them, so I might take that off temporarily and give it a shot. Yes, Withering Curse, or Venomous Curse now. That's the thing that defeats them. Keep that in mind if you're ever wanting to fight invincible enemies. I think they heal from most damage. That's interesting. Are you supposed to use like fire or something? I mean, it makes sense if you're supposed to use like fire or something like that if you're invading a nest of giant spidery creatures. That fungus. Why is there fungus? Everything's on fire. Slicing damage works. Well, there's one good way to test that. I meant to put that on there. Yeah, that murders him a lot quicker. Slicing damage works. Good to know. I'm going to change back though because I do enjoy having frames. Another one of those eyes. Curious thing. I just kick it. Oh, why is everything becoming concrete? That's peculiar. Is that an earthquake you triggered or something? So I wasn't paying attention, I won't lie. Now, I believe last time I had to go up, didn't I? So if I head up in this way, I should, any luck, find the second moon razor. Just wanting to see if you can get a second one. Yes, this is a problem I came across last time, where there was a wall, but I was able to dig through it. Yeah, here we are. somewhere in this area there should be another moon razor. Instant ocean's not good. That can definitely ruin my frames slightly, since I will be freezing everything with a freezing field. I managed to escape, so that's good. Can I just contact damage all of them? I can. Probably a terrible idea when you're not immune to melee, but I can just dive bomb into enemies at this point. I mean, this should be the moon radar, yeah. Do we get a second one? We do. 2 moon radars. Oh, what happened earlier? I was completely blinded at the time though, so I had no idea what actually happened. It was before anyone actually showed up, so it was just one of the random votes, and I was fighting the orb boss, so that was fun. Ah, they fixed scattered goals. They actually scatter in large pieces now and not just tons of tiny ones. Oh, it's still just a bunch of tiny ones, but they now have a lot more value. I believe I made money out of that, didn't I? Something isn't quite fixed. I think I doubled my money by picking up all of that. I swear I had like 60 odd K before. I mean, I won't complain. I do like money. I just need to find my way out of here, which is far easier said than done. Might just tunnel through everything. Yeah, scatter gold was horrible before. You'd lose all your frames because it tries to calculate all the collisions going on between the individual pieces of gold. I don't actually know quite how far those black holes are supposed to go. I do know they just keep on going though. What's this? Weakening curse melee. I'll cast it to add a spell. There we go. Odd one though, I can't think of why you do that. Is it normal to kick enemies to death? Unless maybe physics is counted as melee. That could make sense. Peculiar always cast would get an always melee damage thing. That was a horrible explanation, I apologise. Yeah, but it would be odd to have a spell that consistently weakens enemies in terms of them taking melee damage. Another orbital of plasma beams. Not particularly great still. Pretty sure somewhere in this world is another of the, what you call them, orbitals. So I go into my progress quickly. In here, you've got all the orbitals I've found, and then a blank space in between. Potentially there's one there. I'm not sure what's happening with these curses, because I came across a projectile one earlier, forgot to actually cast it. So there's another weakness or something curse. Don't know what that would do. There's something here, potentially an extra orbit or an extra curse. This one could potentially be an extra arc. Can't say for certain. But yeah, I'm hoping I can find a bunch of new stuff out of this run. What's going on? I just launched tentacles very briefly. It's been happening a bit when I've been doing this run. Can't say recognise what's doing it. Did I go to the holy mountain above this area? I don't think I did I? I need to grab it before I head out. Enable all events. Okay, I did say it would be your guys' call, so I guess I'll need to stick by my word. Quickly murder Steve. There goes Steve. Mega Steve, mind you. Well, not as mega as the ones in the tower. Projectile duplication's fun because I already have multiple of them. In fact, I have two, no I only have the one I think. Yeah. Gold is forever. That's the way to ruin my run. So I won't take that. I'll take these two exploding corpses, why not? What do we have in here? Well, it's a new one, I need to buy it, don't I? I'm gonna be honest, I'm going to take everything I can at this point, just to make it more dangerous. Speaking of dangerous, there we go, that's everything. Sure you want everything? Because there are some repeated stuff. I mean, there's projectile attraction here. I believe there's another attraction one somewhere. Just attracts projectiles or something. Can't remember, somewhere in here though there is. There's also fireworks. It's apparently bad. I'd have to disagree with that. Oh well, let's try out this. Comes with an extra venomous curse, so that's always interesting. Oh, you've turned everything into whiskey. That's a shame. Okay, so add that to what projectile should we go for? And I accidentally used my nuke wand, that could have ended horribly. I don't think any of those are new down there. I did just find this. Another Greek letter. So I need to test this out. I need to cast it anyways. Okay, what? Wait a minute. What? Someone tentacle is... The hell? Summon tentacle is... Where are these plasma beams coming from? Like, my assumption is it's the angry ghosts copying things from enemies. Because if they don't have spells to copy, they'll continuously fire. So long as I have a wand not doing anything. I don't know how it works. Like, I found this out earlier when I tried doing something like this. If I... where's that? I'll add that one in. No, that one won't work. I'll add in this one. There we go. Now that's done, take these out. And I believe... yeah. I don't know how angry ghosts are supposed to work. I don't think you're supposed to be able to rain hellfire out of them though. That seems like a bad move altogether. Firstly, considering that's not what this spell does in the first place. I can now just drop meteors wherever I want. The weird thing is though, it uses mana. I'm assuming it's this using the mana. It's like make an empty wand, yeah. I can just have him infinitely cast a spell. We're now infinitely casting dark flame projectiles that also move. I don't get the dark ghosts. Anyway, I was meaning to test out Plasma Beam before, wasn't I? Triplicate bolt, sure. Somewhat interesting. Can't say it's useful. Triumphant of Worm Rain. It's not a projectile, but I'll give it a shot for you. I should have been in my menu just there, I was slightly murdered. But yeah, they just copy projectiles for the most part. Strangely enough though, they don't copy any of the stuff from... what do you call it? The Essence of Earth. They'll happily copy anything else. So they have become somewhat broken, and are also able to do this, apparently. It's a good way to test whether I can burn or not. I cannot. It's weird. I can't say I understand why they work like this. I mean, you say nukes, I've already got infinite nukes, that's an always cast. I mean, I can just launch nukes like that, and it launches 5 nukes at once. In fact, yeah, that is a point, rapid fire nukes. Okay, for the sake of science. Yeah, rapid fire nukes are possible. What is left over here, I'm concerned? It's only just remembering to fall down as I come over here. Yeah, this is the edge of where it affected. Oh god. Hey, they should still be copying the nukes, yeah. Just rapid fire with 3 separate things doing it of the nukes. I hate to say it, but these ghosts are broken. I've also broken the ground, so I can't actually make my way back up all that easily. Anyway, there's no point in me exploring down here. There's not actually anything to do. Seeing as I'm not able to go and fight the boss from this area. So what I will instead do, actually, now that I'm remembering, is if I add this back in, let's go do some digging. I'll see what I'm digging towards in a while. It might take a minute or two. Just because it was done earlier in the stream before here, I want to try doing it again. That was something new, a shiny orb. Well, it's gone now. Guess we'll never know what it does. Strange though that the angry ghosts don't copy the projectiles from the essence of Earth. I would have thought they'd be more than up for doing that. Rapid fire black holes would be possible, and they do fire the black holes infinitely faster than you could actually fire them yourself. So I could give that a shot if you want. Honestly though, I do prefer having some more controlled digging. Just wait until they start firing black holes out. Okay, it seems they're starting with it. Is I far enough down? I need to go down to where the lava lake is. Okay, yeah, they're now firing black holes. Rapid fire black holes. It's bizarre. Entered West Snowy Wastelands. Guess I would need to go more to this side, wouldn't I? Didn't know it was so far underground though. In case you're wondering where I'm trying to go, by the way, I am attempting to make my way into the tower, which it appears I've made my way into accidentally. Lovely. Is this the tower? No, it's just a place I'm not supposed to be. With enemies similar to the tower. Yeah, you may be noticing that guy's not dying. It's simply because he is a ghost. He can't die. He has permanently been made immortal. Thankfully, I've got a ton of faster movements. I can just make my way through here quite easily. Never knew the Snowy Wastelands went down so far though. Surprised. Let's go up here. Do we want rapid fire black holes? I'm gonna be honest, kinda don't, if I'm thinking about it sensibly anyway. Like the not sensible part of me is like, yes, I want the rapid fire black holes. Where am I headed? It's bottom of the lake, got it. Let's ice that up. I need to go further to this side. These black holes attracting each other at this point. Shouldn't be. Don't know quite what's happening here. I'm assuming it's the projectile attraction field not working happily with the ghosts firing the projectiles. Because their projectiles seem to exist in a different frame of time. Anyway, here's where I wanted to get. Just need to skirt along the top of here quickly. That square should be a sign I'm in the right place. Hoping I am anyway. Go far enough to this side, I will find the tower. Which I kinda want to show off. It's infinite anything, I don't see why you keep asking for more. It's dangerous. There's tons of this, by the way. There we go. Is this where I need to be? this the tower? Have I gone too far? I don't know. I might have, you know. Or no, I think this could be it. Is this the bottom of the tower? Are there enemies? There's some enemies. No, I don't think this is the tower. I think the tower might be higher up. Not having a flight one's a real nuisance times like this. Got all the stuff I need, I just haven't found a good base for it yet. It did have a good one, but it got a bunch of always casts. Speaking of which, you added... something to one I don't use, that's fine. Or not, it's onto this one. What does that do? I don't recognise it. Oh, come back, one. Come back. Blood magic. So I need to... Okay. It's a bit worrying. Yeah, that does cost health now. Lovely. I don't have any idea why the ghosts are broken like this. I think it's because they've changed it to fire whenever you cast a spell. Meaning if you get a wand like this one, which has no time to cast or anything, you can just spam out an infinite amount. Not sure if this is actually the right place I am at. I'm somewhere in the world. All the ghosts were perfectly good, yeah, they just copied any nearby projectiles occasionally, not whenever you fired. I mean, this is the beta branch, so you do need to keep in mind this isn't what they've definitely decided on. Keep firing the duck wands, you've convinced me, of course I will. Isn't that exciting? I have freezing fields, it's done practically nothing. You thought you had me there. Yeah, this does get pretty broken at times, doesn't it? No, I don't actually need to do that, never mind. I've still got plenty of health around. I mean, normally that would have been the run ending, but I've become immortal practically. Also completely lost, which is a bit less useful. Not going to lie. Still stand by my point that the what do you call it, triplicate bolt, because of the sound it makes, it's like a shotgun, it should have some recoil. Loot. What was it? Where was it? Is there a west world? I didn't think there was. I was assuming I'd find the tower again. Apparently not. I kinda want to find the tower though, I'm gonna be honest. Let's just out heal this quickly. See what happens. Oh, please don't do a mess with all wands. That's the one that can sometimes delete your wands. Please don't. Yeah, safe to say I've gotten lost trying to find this place. Where am I? Is that the tower in here somewhere? mess of all wands. Well, now you get a fun part of the stream where I need to mess with my wands again. Make them all back into what they were. The reason I turned it off is because Tinker Wands everywhere, it doesn't do anything. It's completely pointless. Just wastes time. I apparently did not even notice. Duck, mana, duck, mana. Magic arrows not needed. Had that. Had this. I did grab things from in here as well. I don't think it did. I've just got an extra venomous curse, seemingly. Where is the... There it is. I was about to say where the trigger go. That's fine, I didn't delete the trigger. I had something else here as well. I think it was a reduced recharge time I had, but I don't need that anymore. So I guess we can have Slithering Path. What else are we doing? We need this. But... and this. Always Nuke Wand. Just had that. And then we've got the Bin Wand. Bin Wand's easy enough to sort. Just leave all the Greek letters in that end. Then always cast multi-spells even, is the word I was looking for. And I guess just leave that up there for now. Perfect. That was a handy vote you did. I'm sure it was well worth your time. Like, most of the stuff I disabled isn't anything all that bad, it's just stuff that's boring. Like, one of them is blindness. Why would you want to make it so no one can see anything? I'm trying to do a stream, surely people want to see what I'm doing. I want to see what I'm doing, so just stand still for ages. But we've got everything on now. And that's going to be staying like that for a while. I mean, it seems we're all in agreement that mess with wands is not a good time, so I could just turn it off so it doesn't appear again. I'll let you two decide though, while I try and find my way to literally anywhere. Turn it off, got it. I don't need a second opinion there other than just yourself. Because I definitely don't want it on. That's why I had it turned off to begin with. There it is. Blind return. Yeah, that's fine. Just gonna keep heading up into this cursed rock. See what I find. Don't just go around the outskirts, folks. Don't actually know quite where anything goes. I guess saw blades everywhere is the way that I will die. In a desert. I might have actually gone to Westworld. You are correct in thinking that, I believe. Where is a tower then? Guess I just missed it. I'll need to go back there some other stream. For now though, I'm going to continue slowly killing myself with my black hole wand. Because for some reason it got always cast, which is just the worst one. I will say though, I'm somewhat appreciative of having the, what do you call it, essence of Earth, simply because it's just murdering things. Like, it murders things that get too close, so I don't need to actually worry too much about fighting. Yeah, this must be the West-West Desert. Quickly pause. It's just the West Desert. Yeah, it repeats. Let me see, is the boss in here? Should be. It's not a good test for strength or anything. I've beaten him before. Way before I got all this powerful. It seems he might not exist. Yeah. His chamber doesn't exist. Which makes sense. More orbs, but I can't pick it up. Mashing the E button. I can't pick up that either. Wait a minute. I'm kicking things and causing them to break, like an earthquake. No, randomised wand is far worse in my opinion. I'll pause it quickly to explain. Basically, what a randomised wand does is, you know those wands you've been building up all this time? One of them, at random, is replaced with a completely randomised wand. You don't keep any of the spells, you don't keep the wand itself. It's just gone. It's horrible. Why would anyone think that was a fun thing that people can vote for? I mean, it's there because you're able to vote for it. Typically I have it off though. As you can imagine, I don't like it. Also, I'm curious what's meaning I kick things and they just explode slightly. I'm assuming its essence of Earth has been updated slightly. So what's this? This looks like a little small bit of temple. It has a pot in it, I think, buried in sand. Actually, enemies out here though, which is interesting. I'm just gonna start heading back to Main Mountain, by the way. That was actually quite useful, thank you. Teleport streamer, I'm fairly certain teleports in the direction that you're looking. So the fact it teleported me to the wall I was trying to get to is very handy. Can I just kick my way inside? Should be able to, because collapsed concrete gets destroyed by essence of Earth. Have I been to the gold? I don't think I have. Can't say it rings any bells. Is the gold up there? Is that what you're on about? Because I do know it exists, I've never been to it. Alright, I'll head there now then. Might as well make it a first on this run as well. It seems to be the run that just keeps on going. Pretty sure even if I wanted to get myself killed it would be pretty much impossible. Might not be... that's actually a good point, I'm not going to keep searching for it if I don't know exactly where it exists. I'll just make my way back. Why Why have I got no frames? Normally I have frames when going through one of these walls. Assuming it wasn't happy about all the calculations it was doing in damage. Maybe it's oil trail. That might have been it. Do I do my healthium potion? Not really, I'll be honest. I'm gonna quickly have a look around this cloudscape place. Tentacle monster, it seems to have actually fixed. I saw a tentacle there. Used to be it didn't have any tentacles or anything. It used to be like a small pot dancing around the room. I can murder this guy. I've got electric and explosion immunity. Now, the reason I'm going through the cloudscape, by the way, is because there's a musical wand here, which does stuff. I don't know what the combinations are, but if you want to look them up and tell me what to do, I'd appreciate it. I'm just hoping it spawns in alternate worlds. If it doesn't, I'm going to have a very long journey ahead of me. Looks like I'm nearing the top of this. And that looks like the platform. I've got various notes that I can use. Who's over this way shooting me? Who's that? It's one of those orb bosses. But he's missing his eye. Is he annoyed at me for taking 2 of his orbs? He seems to be trying to murder me with relative success, I'll be honest. I'd use some health in there. Ah, that's why I'm struggling. There's that guy following him. FCDC. Got it. I will, so long as I actually survive long enough to do it. I should do. This guy just needs to get some withering curses. Although he doesn't have a health bar, which does make me worry. Did he just explode and die? I think he did. Has he been added into here? Look like that, does he? No, I don't think he did get added in. How odd. Okay, for me to do this, I'm going to temporarily bin a bunch of spells into my nuke wand. I don't particularly use nukes, that's fine. I need to use this specific wand, and then use the notes from here. There goes the nukes for now. Okay, so what did he say? I'm gonna try FCDC first, see if that does anything. Seems to make a big explosion, at the very least. Okay. AFD, yay. C, D, number A, and I need a F, D, E, A. Ah, that's what's causing explosions. It's the holy bombs my ghosts are throwing. Let's just get that fixed. Ah, A2. Got it. Portal back to mountain. I mean, I guess I'll take it. I also found a portal like this at the top of the tower I was at earlier, where I found to always cast nuke wands and such. But anyway. Let's sort out my nuke wands, then go back underground. I do like how while I'm sorting this out I can see myself slowly descending into the mountain. It's a nice touch. Anyway, I think I need to get one more orb from all of this stuff. I believe there's an orb left if I go down to the Magic Temple. I don't need any of those. But while I'm here, I head up and then to the side. I'll be able to get myself health top up from inside the little dark area. 11 orbs is one of them. Alright. I mean, I'll take your word for it. It was something like 11, 12 or 13. It was one of those numbers. Can't quite remember which. Oh yeah, I can't see, can I? Torch. There we go. I'm just going to be walking through here in the hopes that I don't die. It'll actually be quicker putting it on there briefly. There's a health top up. Perfect. I can switch back to that. But no, I still need to have it so I can escape, don't I? There we go. Got my health back, and now I'm going to, I guess, go down to hell. Get essence of water. Seems I am immune to fire, so I don't really care if I didn't get a fire immunity perk. I have been polymorphed. I believe that's chaotic polymorphine there, isn't it? Yeah, chaotic polymorphine. Let's just clear it out for the most part. Ah, now above 3000 health. And I'll just dig my way down. It was a little bit scary, but they've changed it seems. Your ghosts aren't there anymore whenever you get polymorphed, so they've made that change to ghosts as well. I was confused for a second, I remembered I put the daft path in this, didn't I? Could add plasma beam orbitals, that would likely get me killed though. This personal gravity field. I'll be honest, I don't think I've casted these spells, I will pick them up. I'm not going to enjoy it. And yeah, I'm immune to fire from something. Also I need to have that like that. There we go. That's both of them now added in. Cast duck wand. There we go. Yeah, I'm probably gonna grab the orb through here just to make certain that I'm doing this correctly. It's also just dawned on me that I do need to make a flight wand to get to the moon. Can I make my flight wand use nukes? Or is that just the worst idea I've had all day? I'll be honest. It does sound like it could work out. It seemed like it would work out well for the most part, but it would work out. Should be almost at the... yeah, there's the orb. I almost went underneath it. It's now 12 orbs then. I do think it's 11 though, that number does definitely ring a bell. But this one, it's not where I came from. Also, it does seem my kick's gotten more powerful at this point. Like, that is a big earthquake thing that happened. I kind of want to grab more essences of earth. Also, it appears they've all synced back up after I was polymorphed. I didn't notice that until now. Anyway, to hell. Let's just make an express elevator to hell. Oh. I didn't mean to do that. Burst shot. I also don't think I've done this. Yep, the elevator. Circle of acid didn't do much, I immediately froze it. In fact, before I get down to hell, I will need to get myself a flight wand. Maybe there's wands in the hell, who knows. I'm too lazy to get a flight wand. Seeing how this does change with Essence of Earth, do you think Essence of Water would also stack and make larger bodies of lava? There's a health top, not a top up, health thing there. Possibly isn't the best elevator, it might be too much of a slope. That is a wand there though, and it's non-shuffle. I want to steal it. Yeah, that can be a flight wand. Much as it's been fun, I'm gonna have to say goodbye to the nukes. I've now got a wand that will let me survive. I doubt my survival otherwise. Going down to hell and back again. Should be fine with this chance now. Oh, I picked randomised ones. Oh no. How could you? How could you? I thought you could be trusted. Clearly thought wrong. And I clearly misplaced that magic arrow, so I guess giant magic missile it is. No, we're not using a magic missile for one. Oh no, magic arrow's there. Never mind, I didn't misplace it. This should be a flight wand. Yeah, lovely. I do seem to have been lucky there, you are correct. If you'd gotten rid of my flight wand, I would have been quite annoyed. Since it took quite a while to get a hold of. Is hell just straight down? Is that all I need to do? I swear it's also slightly to the left I need to go. Is this... Portal Tower? I found my way there earlier. Because I wasn't aware that existed. Where am I? Is this the left side of the laboratory? Or Temple of Art, maybe? I'm wanting to find some stuff around here. It looks like Temple of Art. I'm also going to take off this pathing. That's an annoying thing. Scatter gold. Last time this left me with more gold than I started with. It seems to have done it again. I want to go to the tower. I was on my way, you know, out of this area, like into hell and such, but I can't not go to the tower. Where is this supposed to take me? It's supposed to take you to the bottom, then you work your way up. So I did this earlier, accidentally. Do you want to cheat your way into this area at some point? Then what you need to do is dig far, far to the east. So that's where I found it at the very least. I've also got my fleet one, don't I? It's not quite a fleet one yet. I hadn't really worked out the kinks and such. Oh well. When I went up before, it was further to the right, I want to say. Maybe further to the left, actually. It makes sense. But no, I remember there being the curse wall. I have an impeccable memory, as you can quite clearly tell. Go to the underground gold. Oh, Mega Steve got me. It's an underground gold as well, though. I was unaware. Let's try and murder that thing. I don't think I murdered it before. There we go. It's another thing added to progress. One of those weird eye creatures. I don't like them. Chest, which comes with lightning thrower. That's a new one. Giant duck with Steve and Mega Steve also partaking in the battle. Truly, these are touching times. Having so many beloved characters. Don't know where the duck went. I am very sorry, Luna. I saw it was named after you. Can't believe I just completely misplaced you like that. Oh yeah, Spectral Worm, my favourite, because it gets to fly. 2 Mega Steves this time. The tower is a fun place in case you hadn't noticed. It is entirely balanced. New one, that's a bunch of plasma cutter. It's honestly not amazing. Might as well just murder all the Mega Steves I come across. Yeah, the Mega Steves here are actually tougher, I believe, than the normal Mega Steves. Anyway, I think I need to head in this direction. Yeah, here we are. This is a different tower I came to. There's more than one tower, apparently. So I get more wands. Yeah, these 3 unique wands always appear here. They're the same as I came across last time. Like this wand of casting everything at once. This one with a minus 38 second recharge time, so the negative of the nukes doesn't matter, because that only reduces massively the recharge time, or increases I guess. Then this one, which is supposed to be fast but isn't great honestly, if you are getting people improving your wands along the way. And back at the mountain. Temporarily 4 times stronger, doesn't do anything at all for the black hole. I'm just going to dig my way down. You're not able to die in lava or anything. So it's perfectly safe to just dig straight down. A lot of games say digging straight down is a terrible idea, why would you ever try and do that? But Noita seems to be different in that sense. At least I hope it is, because I might just die otherwise. I'm gonna be honest, I'm dying mostly from my digging more than anything. Thanks to the always cast that was added to this one. Got extra health in there. Lovely. I definitely needed that. I can assure you. Oh, and you're healing me. Thank you very much. I seem to be displacing it with my shield or something. Should be Temple of Arts, the last one on my way down to the lava lake towards hell. Annoyingly, there's a bit of cursed stuff there. Should be manageable. That guy got himself killed more than anything there. Thankfully I wasn't killed as well. And where am I now? Ah, that's the portal to the laboratory there. So if I just go down here... Yeah, there's a lava lake. Now, I don't know for certain, but I'm pretty sure your goal here is just go down. You've turned it to cheese. That's pretty handy, I won't lie. Seems so dangerous. I've just got a personal lift or something from the, what do you call it, black holes. Anyway, this is hell, my first time here. Can't be that bad, right? I've fought a bunch of enemies from hell already in the tower and in the clouds. And I'm assuming it's going to be to far left of this area that I need to go. If it's not, please do correct me, because I will be wasting my time otherwise. This far left? Oh, that seems like more lava. Not great. I genuinely have no idea where I'm supposed to be heading here. Maybe it's down and to the left. Ah yeah, that looks a bit more reasonable. See, it looks more reasonable, it's hardly reasonable, is it? The underground goes between two lava lakes, alright. I'll take your word for it, I don't really know if I can be bothered digging through lava lakes. I mean, as far as gold's concerned, I'm doing pretty well, I feel. Hoping I'm heading in the right direction. I've never been in hell before. Gravity Storm, that's a renamed version of black holes. That one could kill me if I get unlucky. Seems I did not get unlucky this time, though, so that's fine. Freezing field, while it may be a nuisance for moving around, it is the thing keeping me alive here, which I am very much happy about not being dead. I mean, you may not know this, but dying is typically detrimental to your health. It's a piece of solid life advice there. This looks promising. There's snow. Going down? Is this supposed to keep going down? There's a worm. Hello worm. May I ask you for directions, worm? I didn't mean to shoot you, it was a reflex. I heard an orb. Anyone of you hear that orb as well? Further down? Oh. Here's a thing that is a new orbit that I didn't have before. Just more nukes. I mean, as far as I'm aware, there aren't any orbs in hell. I definitely heard something on my way down that sounded almost exactly like an orb though. I will take orbital nukes because... Why not? Why not? I need to cast on something. And that is never going to get bent. I'm not going to use that. I've already got a nuke wand that I could get. Expiration trigger you can buy down here apparently. You know, before I go down here, I'm gonna go have another quick look around, see if I can find that orb I heard. Also Alpha, that's a new spell, I'll take that. take it later, I guess. It's currently encased in lava. Or no, might as well. And I had alpha already, that was a waste. Never mind. I've got enough money to spare, I feel. I'll triple cast instead and do that. There we go. I need to add some ducks on then. Here we are. Flight 1. On my way down, I definitely heard an orb. Somewhere in this massive abyss is an orb. Sadly, I've got no idea where I was falling down. Just need to assume it's above the middle, which I'm assuming is where that bit I fell down to is. Is this normal hell? Looks like I'm back at normal hell. You know, at one point I was over at the wall. Size. So I'm gonna guess do something like this. I might come across it. Not hearing anything. What's this? That's just the ground. Why do the saw blades come back is what I'm confused about. Why does this last so long? Oh, that's a bad idea. Just need to wait this out, I think. This is the one thing that can definitely kill you though. Like, so much so I'm using 2 of my healthium things right now. How much of this do I actually have left? I think about 20% left of my healthium. The reason I turned Giga Saw Blades off is because of the essence of Earth with it. Like, if I didn't have healthium, even with the 3000 health, I would be dead. Where is this orb that I think I heard? Maybe it was somewhere else, like in the wall. I didn't see it. I don't particularly want to be wasting my time and yours. I might just look for this on my own later. Okay, so we found the duck. I don't think that was spawned in by you, I think that's just a normal duck. Ah, there is projectile traction, that's a different version of the other one, which I got earlier, which has a little field that tracks projectiles. It's the one which is horrible, which is why I turn it off. Not particularly good for enemies hitting me, because it pulls the projectiles too strongly. go through me for the most part. Or they just circle around me. Tea, I have a tea, that's fine. Been here, because it looks like there's been an earthquake. Genuinely, I have no idea where I'm supposed to be heading though. Letter M. I want the blood money. Why did you give me a water trail? How dare you? Hello. Bunch of electric. I have electric immunity, so that's all good. I could just use the worm spell. Can I? It's probably a terrible idea, I'm gonna be honest. I probably shouldn't do that. There is more down to go. Don't know how far this keeps going. I am somewhat wanting to stop around now. I'm not going to lie. This is something new. I think anyway, I'll quickly check to make sure. Yeah, it looks new. Can't spot it anywhere. So I need to grab that. Every modifier type spell in current wand is applied to projectile. So you can duplicate your modifiers. If I add that to this quickly, let's get it tested. Go, that should now be adding in. Yeah, that's definitely been done now. Next. Oh, what's this? Noita? That's the devs. Aren't they? I swear that's the name of the dev group. I really want to see just... yeah, it just doesn't exist at all. Don't know what I expected, I'll be honest. A useless modifier. Now we've got this one that I need to test. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. I've got enough for one more. Do I want to take Sigma? Pass up Sigma so you can find another actual spell somewhere. Am I supposed to be going down here? Yes, there's ground. Lovely. Let's change that back. I think this goes on forever. Okay, before I go jumping down here forever then, I might call it quits and actually look this up. I think I've done a fair bit then this stream, and this run's unlocking me an awful lot. It's a surprising amount of perks I don't actually have though. Seeing as I don't think the essences count as any of these perks, I'm curious where they actually are. Because the moon radar counted as one of them. Might be the case that some of them were removed, but you can't. But they haven't been removed from the perks screen. I can fairly certain at one point there was a enemy's radar. It's completely useless, but it existed. What else can we potentially have? We've got the last of the plasma beams and such. Is there another firebolt potentially? I wouldn't think so. You have the standard, large and giant, and I've already got all of those. Of course, projectile fields. But that's boring. I think I've got all the orbitals now though. And I didn't cast some of the music notes, and all of those have been added. Almost gotten all the enemies. Can't think where the rest of them might be. I'm sure I'll come across them. Apparently the fish count as enemies. Anyway, that's me gonna call the stream here. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you around next Friday, I'd imagine. Bye for now.